Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. Friday night baseball, and we usually get a good one every Friday night. We definitely have a good one tonight. Today's date is June 18, 1961. We are at Tiger Stadium for the first time tonight as the New York Yankees take on the Detroit Tigers. The Yankees come into this game at 36-25. The Tigers 43-20. At this moment, the Detroit Tigers do lead the American League. They are in first place. The Baltimore Orioles are right behind them by a game, and the Yankees are in third. They are 7 wins back at Detroit. But of course, very early here still in the middle of June, so really don't want to say much about standings. But this is a pretty big game here in the American League between these two. Brian B. and DBIP join us here at Tigers Stadium. I'm sure Chuck Rawlings will join us very soon as he can get here. The Yankees destroyed the Tigers in this game historically 9-0. They had 15 hits and an error. The Tigers had 3 hits and 2 errors. It was not a good game for the Tigers here. But of course, Inside Pitch may have other plans, as it usually does. That's why I still say Inside Pitch is the most exciting baseball tabletop board game you can play. If anybody has any questions about that, just check some of my Game of the Year candidates in my playlists, because I do have a playlist for it. So we got a big game tonight at Tiger Stadium. Nothing like watching a game at the ballpark with a big pole in front of you. I'm sure there'll be some people that went to Tiger Stadium that I'm pretty sure sat behind a pole in that place. I did have a chance to go to Tiger Stadium when I was very young. I saw the Tigers play a game against the Angels. I think it was 1975. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure. I was very young in Michigan. Went to a game at Tiger Stadium, but I don't have much memories of it. I know I didn't sit behind a pole, but maybe somebody here in the chat probably did and could tell me what it was like. So without further ado, let's play a little baseball. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, Frank Lary. Had an awesome season in 61. 23 wins, 9 losses, a 3.24 ERA, 146 strikeouts, and 64 walks. Larry gets the call tonight for the Tigers. So we are all set and ready to go, and let us go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman Bobby Richardson, 261 average, 3 homers, 49 RBIs. He gets the call at second. We are using blue, white, and orange dice. Tigers are the home team. A big Friday night matchup here at Inside Pitch. Let's play some ball. 1-4. That's a pitcher result. Richardson, a righty, a 1-10 would be an automatic out. The 17 is high. Richardson, 5-1, and that's a fly to center. And that will be taken care of by Brut for out number 1. 1 down. Next batter, third baseman Clete Boyer. 224 average, 11 homers, 55 RBIs, and 61. Larry will make the deal. And 6-2, hit by pitch. The 19 is high. Boyer, 6-4. That's popped up in the infield. It's a pop fly ball to short. Fernandez will grab it for the out. 2 down. And now we will see right fielder, Mr. 61 himself, Roger Maris. 269 average, 61 bombs, 142 RBIs. Maris was the man in that year. 2 outs. Larry will make the pitch. 2-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Maris has yet to hit a home run on any game with the Yankees yet on the board. Maris, 4-2. He won't hit one here. Fly ball, center field. Bruton will get to it, and that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Frank Lary. And we will go to the bottom of the first, as Jeremy Marshall joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Frank Lary was a Yankee killer. Well, we'll soon find out. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees, the chairman of the board, Whitey Ford. 25 wins, 4 losses. What a season. 3.21 ERA, 209 strikeouts, 89 walks. Ford was definitely the chairman of the board. I kind of think he was a lefty version of Tom Seaver for the Yankees. And I still think he may have been the Yankees' best pitcher in their history, pretty much. I really can't think of anybody else better. I don't want to take anything away from Mussina or Pettit or Clemens, but remember, Clemens more Red Sox than anything else. Whitey Ford probably was the best Yankee pitcher in the history of that franchise, probably. Guidry was excellent. Don't get me wrong, but there's a difference. Whitey Ford is in the Hall. Guidry is not, although Guidry really probably should be in there. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman Jake Wood. 258 average, 11 homers, and 69 RBI. Ford will make the pitch. 5-5. That's a strikeout. The 11 will be good. He will get Wood on a K, and struck him out. First strikeout for Ford. Tiger Stadium, no adjustments to strikeouts, but -2 to walks. Tiger Stadium did give up 185 home runs that year, so it was pretty much a neutral to hitter's park. Next up, center fielder Bill Bruton, 257 average, 17 homers, 63 RBIs. Ford will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-6, strikeout 5. He'll get him, and that will be strikeout number 2 for the chairman. 2 quick outs there. And now we will see Mr. Tiger himself, right fielder Al Kaline. Like I said, if I had my choice between Ty Cobb and Al Kaline, and I know Chuck Rawlings agreed with me on this, I would go with Kaline. He was the best. He was the franchise. He is the face of the franchise for the Tigers. Ford with the pitch. 5-4 against the righty. That is a blank. Kaline, 2-5 at the fly to left, and Berra will get to it. And both these pitchers start out with 1-2-3 innings. We go to them. After 1, no score in this big game in the American League. Yankees are about 7 games back of the Tigers in the American League, but we knew the Yankees struggled a little bit in the first half of the season. They took off in the second half. Top of the second, and let's see what the Yankees got. Next batter for the Yankees, center fielder, the Mickey Mantle. 317 average, 54 bombs, 128 RBIs. Mickey Mantle, one of the best home run hitters ever. Lary will go ahead and make the pitch. Lary, 1-6. That's at the park. Tiger Stadium, 3-5. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 4. That's going to be a base hit for Mantle. Mantle will go ahead and hit a single to right and get the first hit for the Yankees. Mantle, an excellent season in 61. Infield goes a double play depth. Next batter, left fielder Yogi Berra. And I'm sure he's got his picnic baskets and boo-boo. Berra's in left field for this game. 271 average, 22 homers, 61 RBIs, as Chuck Rawlings joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Long line of the hot dogs. How were the hot dogs at Tiger Stadium there, Mr. Rawlings? I'm sure you were there for many a game. Mantle had 12 stolen bases, and he's not going anywhere on the 18. Lary will make the pitch. Lary, 3-5. Wild pitch, 2. Yep, that's going to be a wild pitch. Mantle will go to second. So first wild pitch on Lary puts Mantle at second base. They will re-roll the strat. A 12, nothing happening there. Now Mantle on at second. Berra now, of course, that takes away the double play chance. Not as long as the suspension for Fernando Tatis. Yes, I know. Clee, baseball fan, and Brian Patterson join us here at Tiger Stadium. Yes, the Padres just pretty much lost Tatis for the year. Lary will make the pitch. 2-1, range play at the park. Tiger Stadium, 2-1. It's a single to right field, but it's a chance for Al Kaline. Kaline, excellent range. His range is a 5. That is a 3. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Mantle, his base running rating would be a 1 to get to third, and he will hold it second, 1 down. Nice play by Kaline out there in right to take a single away from Berra. Mantle will stay where he is. And now we'll see first baseman Bill Moose Skowron. 267 average, 28 homers, 89 RBIs for Skowron. Now 1 out here with a runner on. Not bad to use ballpark franks back then. Okay. Did you ever sit behind a pole, Mr. Rawlings? I did go to a game at Tiger Stadium many years ago. I was very young. Saw them play, I think, the Angels. I'm not certain. Remember what team I played them at. I was just in Michigan with with one of my mom's friends, and they took me to Tiger Stadium. I didn't sit behind a pole. I don't know if you did though. Strategy roll, and that is a 10. Nothing happening. Lary, 3-5. Wild pitch, 12. Nope, but it's a possible pass ball. Brown has a pass ball rating of 3. That is a 4. It'll get by him, and Mantle's going to third. So a wild pitch and now a pass ball on Dick Brown, and now the Yankees have the go-ahead run at third base. Wasn't the pole person either. Okay. The infield will now come in, with Mantle now on at third. And now we'll see what we do here. And we'll roll a strat. And that is a 19. Nothing happening. Lary will make the pitch. Lary, 2-1. Range play at the park again. Tiger Stadium, 1-6. It's a ground ball to second base. That ball has hit the wood. But it's a range play. His range is a 3. But with the infield in, his range is a 1. He won't get it. Base hit. Skowron will make it to first. Mantle comes in to score. 1-0 in favor of the Yankees. The Yankees did win this game 9-0 historically. So a base hit by Skowron brings in a run. That was a 5 anyway. He wasn't going to make that play. So now 1-0 in favor of the Yanks. Infield double play death. And next up for the Yankees will be the catcher, Johnny Blanchard. 305 average, 21 homers, 54 RBIs. Played in about half the games for the Yankees in 61. Infield a double play depth. Skowron didn't have any stolen bases. That is a 12, nothing happening. Lary will go ahead and pitch. Lary, 5-1, walk, 12, no. Blanchard, 4-6, and that is a ground ball to first. Grounder to first base. Double play, let's see if a chance here. 3-3-3, because the first baseman does not get the double play help. Shortstop pivot, Fernandez -1. So a 1 or a 2, it'll be a double play. They got it. Nice play there by Cash. He goes ahead and throws to Fernandez and back to Lary, who covered it, and that will retire the side. So that is going to be a 3-6-1 double play as Lary comes over there and makes the play there, and that'll retire the side. Why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I do that? 1 run, 2 hits, a wild pitch, a passed ball. Yankees up 1-0 here going into the bottom of the second. After further review with Steve Tower joins us here at Tiger Stadium. I know he wouldn't miss a Friday night baseball game. Chairman of the board back on the mound, leading off for the Tigers will be left fielder Rocky Colavito. 290 average, 45 homers, 140 RBIs. Colavito had a very good year in 1961. The Tigers in 61 were an excellent team. They were really, really good. The Yankees was just a little bit better. Woodman 564 joins us here at Tiger Stadium. But the good news here at RJL Network, there'll be some more playoff teams. Could this game of the Yankees and Tigers be a preview of the American League Championship Series or Division Series? Who knows? Ford 6-5, strikeout 15. That is a no. Colavito 5-2, ground ball back to Whitey. He will toss it to first for the out. One away. Here comes first baseman Norm Cash. He was the leading hitter in baseball that year in 61. 361 average, 41 homers, 132 RBIs. Amazing at the year 1961. A lot of two very important stats actually end in 61. Norm Cash, 361 average, and Roger Maris, 61 home runs. Ford will make the pitch as Joel Turney now joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Pitch from the chairman, 5-1, range play. Cash, 1-6. That's a single to center field, but it's a range play for Mantle. Mantle, excellent range. His range is a 5. That is a 1. He makes the catch with his eyes closed, 2 down, and that'll be a fly out to center. As Mantle had no problem taking that. That would have been a base hit. But that will be an out. Here comes the catcher, Dick Brown. 266 average, 16 homers, 45 RBIs. Dick Brown, one of only 2 catchers in 1961 that had more caught stealings than stolen bases on him. Hence his arm rating of a -3. I did check with Chris on that. That rating is true. Ford will make the pitch. 3-5, strikeout 8. And he will not get him. Brown avoids it. Brown with the pit will swing. 1-5, and he just chops it back to the chairman. And chairman will go ahead and make the play, and it will retire the side. 1-0 Yankees after 2. Mantle must have gotten in by 3 a.m. before this game. Nice play out in the outfield. Yeah, he always stayed out late, didn't he? Top of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Yankees, playing shortstop tonight was Joe DeMaestri. 146 average, 2 RBIs. He was the shortstop for tonight's game. Usually Kubek would be in there, but I guess DeMaestri got the call tonight. Maybe Kubek was given the day off. Yankees didn't need him, though, anyway. As I said, they won this game 9-0 historically. Lary, 2-3, strikeout 2. He'll get DeMaestri and struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Lary. That will bring up the pitcher, Whitey Ford. 177 average, not a bad hitter. 10 RBIs. Lary will go ahead and make the deal. And 2-6, blank. Ford, 6-6, line drive hit to short. Fernandez will glove it for the out, 2 away. 2 outs for Richardson. Richardson 0 for 1. 1-0 favor of the Yankees. Lary, 5-3 against the righty. Strikeout 4. He will not get him. Richardson did not strike out much. Richardson, 4-1, but it's a ground ball to third. That'll get handled by Ozzie Virgil, and he'll throw to first for the out. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lary. So nice job by Lary to keep it where it is. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. The chairman of the board gets back on the mound. Leading off for the Tigers will be their shortstop, Chico Fernandez. 248 average, 3 homers, 40 RBIs in 61. Ford will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-6, possible error. Fernandez, 2-2. And that is not going to be an error. That's a slow grounder to short. That's picked up by DeMaestri. Fernandez, average speed, a base running rating of 3. The throw to first. Got him. He's out. One down. Nice throw by DeMaestri, and that will be a grounder to short. As a member, S1 to S6 on an error or error on a grounder is a chance for the base running rating instead of an error. So Fernandez is out of there. As a 1, 2, or 3, he would have made it. One out, and here comes the third baseman, Ozzie Virgil. And I don't think this is not the Ozzie Virgil I know. This, I believe, was an older version of Ozzie Virgil, not the Virgil I knew from the 80s. I'm pretty sure he wasn't playing at that time. Ozzie Virgil didn't play many games for the Tigers in 61 here, only 31 of them. A 137 average, 1 homer, and RBI. Must have maybe gave Steve Boros the day off. Ford with the pitch. His dad. Thank you. 1-4. Wild pitch. Ball 1. Ford again. 4-4. Walk. 13. No. Virgil. 6-1. And that's ground ball to third. That'll get handled by Boyer. 2 down. Steeler fan joins us here at Tiger Stadium. That'll bring up the pitcher, Frank Lary. Not a bad hitter in 61. 231 average, a homer, 5 RBIs. He had 108 bats. Not many pitchers get 108 bats, in a season. But, of course, this is 1961, not 2022. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're not even hitting this year anymore, as a designated hitter has finally taken control of both leagues. Pitch from the chairman, 6-6, hit by pitch, 9. And nope, that will miss. Lary, 3-3, and he grounds 1 to third. That'll again be handled by Boyer. And he'll toss it to first. And another 1-2-3 inning for the chairman of the board. 1-0 still Tigers after 3. Time for station break. This is the RJL YouTube Network. Be right back. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Yankees lead 1-0 here at Tiger Stadium. Lary gets back on the mound. Clete Boyer will bat for the Yanks. He is 0 for 1. So far we're having that early pitchers duel between these two, which I kind of expected. Lary will go ahead and pitch. 6-2, hit by pitch, 9. Nope. Boyer will go ahead and take a swing at it. 5-2. He grounds 1 to third. That'll be handled by Virgil for the out. 1 down, and here comes Maris. Maris is 0 for 1, still looking for his first home run on the board here. He has not gotten a home run. Mantle has hit a couple in inside pitch, but Maris is still looking for his first hit, his first home run. Lary, 1-2. That is a range play. Maris, 5-4. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Fernandez. Infielder's back. His range is a 3. That's a 4. It'll get past him. It'll be a single. So Maris does get a hit, although he's still looking for his first home run this season, at least on the board, but that will bring up the Mick. Mantle 1 for 1, a single, wild pitch, pass ball, and then scored. Infield is at double play depth. Maris, not a threat to do anything over there. And Lary does have pickoff chances, but he will not take a chance. He will concentrate on the Mick. Lary with the pitch. 1-1 against the switch left. That's a blank. Mantle. 4-3, and that is a fly ball to center. Bruton will get to that one, and that is out number 2. 2 outs for Yogi. Berra's 0 for 1. Mara's still on at first. Nothing on the strat. Lary will concentrate on Berra, but now 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Lary, 6-4. Strikeout 12. No. Berra will take a swing. 2-4. And that's a base hit to center field. Berra will get a single. Maris a base running rating of 5 with 2 outs. Single to center, -1. A 1-4. He'll make third. That is a 3. He will. Maris pretty good speed. So now runners at the corners with 2 outs. And here comes Moose. Scouron got an RBI single his first time up. Runners at the corners, but the infield is back. Anything on the strat? Nope. Maris stays at third, Berra on at first. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping Lary can make a good pitch. Pitch from Lary. 2-2, that's a blank. Scouron, 5-3, and that's a fly ball to left. Colavito will get to that one, and he will put it away and get the Tigers out of a jam. No runs, 2 hits, a couple of runners stranded. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Always seems every time that Steve Tower comes into a game, it always winds up being a pitcher's duel. I think more games that you've seen there, Steve, have been pitcher's duels on Friday nights. There haven't been many. I don't think you've witnessed many blowouts. A couple, yes, but not many. Let's see. Bottom of the 4th, who leads off? That would be Jake Wood. Wood is 0 for 1. The chairman of the board calls this meeting to order. Ford, 1-3. Home run result against the lefty. Wood needs a 4. That's an 8. It's too high. Wood, 3-3, and he's just going to pop it up. Whitey Ford pitches him a meatball, but Wood couldn't do anything with it. He didn't put the cheese on it. That's going to be a pop out to short. Wood did have 11 home runs that year, but he does not get one off Whitey. And that is the first out. Yes, I know you are a definite fan of pitcher's duels. Here is Bruton. Bruton's 0 for 1. Ford will make the pitch. 2-2. Home run chance, but that 19 is going to be too high. Bruton. 1-6. It's a ground ball to second base. That'll be handled by Richardson. 2 down. And here comes Mr. Tiger. K-line 0 for 1. The chairman of the board bangs the gavel. 2-1. Range play. K-line. 4-3. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Boyer. Boyer's got excellent range. His range is a 5. That is a 1. Not a problem by Boyer. He gets it with no trouble at all. Throws to first. Side retired. So the chairman of the board adjourns the meeting, and we, after 4, it is still 1-0 in favor of the Yanks. 5th inning coming up. Lary will go ahead and take the mound. Johnny Blanchard leads off for the Yanks. He is 0 for 1. Lary will set up with the pitch. 3-1 against the lefty. That is a blank. Blanchard, 5-2. It's a fly ball to right, and K-line will make the grab for the out. That's bad when the baseball team outscores the football team. Here's DeMaestri. DeMaestri 0 for 1. Lary with the pitch. 1-3. Walk. 10. Nope. DeMaestri. 2-4. Line drive hit right to third, but weak. And Virgil gloves it with no problem. 2 away. Here comes the pitcher. Ford, he is 0 for 1. 2 outs here. Top of the 5th. Larry, 4-1. Possible error. Ford, 6-1. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit the wood. His error rating is a 9. That's a 10. He bobbles it a little bit, but he gets control and throws to first to get Ford, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning for Larry. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off for the Tigers will be Rocky Colavito. Colavito 0 for 1. The chairman calls the meeting to order. Ford, 6-1 against the righty. That is a blank. Colavito, 1-4, and that's a ground ball to third. That'll get handled by Boyer, and that's out number 1. One down. Here comes Cash. Cash is 0 for 1. The chairman makes the pitch. 4-6 against the lefty. Strikeout plus. He'll get Cash with that one. That is a 2. He'll get him. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 3 for Ford. 2 away. And now here's Brown. What can Brown do for you? He is 0 for 1. Ford will make the pitch. 3-6 against the righty. That is a blank. Brown, 5-1, base hit left field. Brown gets a single, and that's the first hit of the game off of Ford. So a single for Brown keeps the inning alive, as Ford was perfect through 4 2/3. And now we'll see if the Tigers can get a run in or so. Here is Fernandez. Fernandez is 0 for 1. Still 2 outs. Brown had no stolen bases. Ford, very good chances of pickoff. And he doesn't get one there. He will now pitch to Fernandez. Chris DeMello joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Ford with the pitch. 3-5, strikeout 19, no. Fernandez, 4-3, and that's a ground ball to third. That'll get handled by Boyer, and he's going to throw to second to get Brown and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. Still 1-0 Yankees. Can the Tigers get through the chairman here? As he is right now pitching some pretty good baseball. But then again, in 1961, he was doing just that. Rapidly moving ball game so far. Top of the 6th already here, only 33 minutes into the stream. And that you can tell is a pitcher's duel when that happens. Top of the order for the Yankees. Here's Bobby Richardson. Richardson 0 for 2. Lary pitching a heck of a game himself too. He gave up a run. He's given up 1 run on 4 hits. So he's pitching very well himself. Lary with the pitch. 4-4 against the righty. That is a blank. Richardson, 6-4. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 10, and that's going to be a double against a right-handed pitcher, and Richardson will wind up on second. Leadoff man at second base for the Yankees. As Richardson cracks a double, here's Boyer. Boyer is 0 for 2. Infield stays back. Strategy roll. That's a 14. Richardson will stay put. Larry will make the pitch. 6-2. Hit by pitch. That 17 is going to be too high. Boyer. 6-4. And that's popped up to short. Infield fly rule. And it will be caught by Fernandez for the out. And 1 out. Here comes Maris. Maris is 1 for 2, has a single, but still looking for his first home run on the board. Richardson on it second. That's a 2. Richardson, nope, he'll stay put. Larry will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-3. That's at the park. Tiger Stadium, 2-5. No, that is going to be a ground ball to first. Easily handled by Cash. He'll take it himself. Richardson will advance to third. 2 down. Maris still looking for his first home run on the board. And here comes the Mick. Mantle is 1 for 2. Mantle does have has a couple of home runs for the Yankees in inside pitch. Lary will make a pitch to Mantle, but he's got to be very careful. Strat, 14-0. Richardson will stay put. Lary with the pitch. 6-2, hit by pitch. 4, no. Mantle, 3-6, and it is a grounder to short. That'll get handled by Chico. He'll handle it and throw to first and retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Yankees. A pitcher's duel, definitely 1-0 still, going to the bottom of the 6th. The chairman will take the mound and call the meeting to order. Ozzie Virgil leads off for the Big D. He is 0 for 1. 1-0 Yankees here. Big game at Tiger Stadium. Yankees are in third place. The Tigers are in first. Tigers with 43 wins. The Yankees with 36. Ford, 2-5. Walk, 2. No, he doesn't walk him. Virgil is a 2, but -2 from Tiger Stadium makes him a 0. Virgil, 5-2, and he'll just ground it to second base for the out. Taken care of there by Richardson, 1 down. Lary's up next. He'll bat. He's 0 for 1. Whitey with the pitch. 2-6. Possible error. Lary. 1-4. That's a pop fly ball to second base. Richardson has an error rating of 7. That's a 9. He will not make an error. He'll make the catch, and that is 2 outs. Richardson will make the catch. Just making sure that's a 9, not a 6. And now here is Wood. Wood is 0 for 2. Ford will make the deal. 3-3. Strikeout 12. Yep, he will get him. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for the chairman. 1, 2, 3. Go the Tigers. Already 6 in the books here. 1-0 still, though, in favor of the Bronx Bombers. We will go to the top of the 7th. Leading off for the Yankees will be Yogi Berra. Berra is 1 for 2. Lary will set up and make the pitch. 3-3 against the lefty. That is a blank. Berra, 4-5, and against the righty, he smacks a double into center field. And once again, the Yankees have the leadoff man at second base. Berra gets a double. He's now 2 for 3, a single and a double. And a chance for Scowron. Moose is 1 for 2. Infield is back. Anything on the strat? That's a 15. The answer is no. Lary will go ahead and prepare to make the pitch. Lary, 6-2, hit by pitch, 3. Yes, he hit him. Ouch. Scowron, a hit by pitch at 10. Nothing from Lary. That is a 3. And now the Yankees got something going on. First hit batter of the game. And it will bring up Blanchard. Blanchard had 54 RBIs in 61. He is 0 for 2, though, tonight. Infield now at double play depth. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 8th. Lary will concentrate on Blanchard. Lary, 3-3 against the lefty. That is a blank. Blanchard, 2-2, and he grounds it back to Lary. That is a ground ball to the pitcher. Let's see what they get on a double play here. 3-2-2. Blanchard a lefty, shortstop pivot, Fernandez -1. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. It is a 2. Berra will get to third. Scalron, his base running rating is a 1, reduced being held. He will be thrown out at second. Blanchard gets to first. That's 1 out. Could not turn the double play. But Berra does move over to third. And that is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Next batter is DeMaestri. And question is, they're going to let DeMaestri bat here. This is the 7th inning. This is where I can make some pinch hit moves here. And let's see what we want to do here. And I think they will do just that. So DeMaestri is going to come out of the game. And coming on to pinch hit and take over at shortstop will be Tony Kubek. 276 average, 8 homers, 46 RBIs. And timeout on the scorebook for a change. So Tony Kubek will now take over at short. And he'll go up against Lary. Runners at first and third, still 1 out, and they're going to call the infield in. Lary will set up with the pitch. Strategy roll first, nothing with the 15. Lary will now deal with Kubek. Lary with the pitch. 1-1 against the lefty. That is a blank. He's hitting a lot of split chances. Kubek. Kubek. 4-3, and looks like the pinch hitter was a good move here for the Yankees. That's going to be a base hit to right field, and the Yanks are going to get a run. Single to right, Berra comes in to score. Blanchard a BR of 2. Single to right is a 0. A 1 to a 2. Blanchard will take third. It is a 5. He does not. He will hold at second, but it is a single for Kubek. 2-0 in favor of the Yankees. Stadium groans. Runner still at first and second with 1 out. And the batter is Ford, and he will bat. Ford is 0 for 2. Ford pitching an absolute gem. He's only given up 1 hit. 2-0 now Yankees. Lary still has plenty in the tank, but we'll see how much further he goes. Strategy roll, 7, nothing happening. Lary with the pitch. 6-5, range play. Ford, 2-4. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit the wood. His range is a 3, but with the infield of double play depth, his range is a 2. That's going to be a base hit past second. Ford is going to get himself a single. Blanchard, a base running rating of 2. That will be good enough. He will score. Kubek, a BR of 4, and he will make it to third. Whitey Ford gets an RBI single. 3-0 Yankees. Stadium groans. RBI single by Whitey Ford. Designated hitter? We don't need no stinking designated hitter. Batter now is Richardson. Runners at the corners here. But now 3-0 favor of the Yankees. And the way Ford is pitching in this game, I don't know. But we'll see. Richardson is 1 for 3. He got a double his last time up. Infield's going to play a double play. Is actually going to play in. They don't want to give up any more runs here. Strategy rolls are still active. Nothing on the 10. Lary will make the pitch. Lary, 4-4 against the righty. That's a blank. Richardson, 2-3. It's a ground ball to short. It's a grounder to short. Kubek, his base running rating is a 2 with the infield in. I'm first going to roll to see if he comes in. He has to roll a 1 or a 2 or he will hold. That is a 2. So Kubek coming in, and now the question is, do they throw to the plate or do they get the out? Chuck Rawlings, what do you want me to do? Take the out or let Kubek score? Kubek would score on a 1, 2, or 6. A 6 will be an out at first. A 1 or a 3, 4, or 5, Kubek is out. What do you want me to do? Throw to the plate or get the sure out? It's going to be 4-0 if you do. We'll take the sure out, but that's up to you. He's coming home. I'll let you make the call, Chuck. Throw to DeMello says to the plate. What about you there, Chuck? This is really your team. What do you think there? Throw home. Okay. So here comes the throw home. Kubek will be safe on a 1 or a 2. On a 6, he scores, but there's an out at first. It is a 4. The throw goes to the plate. Kubek is gunned down. And there are 2 outs. Ford moves to second, and Richardson goes to first. But now there are 2 away. So they get him out there. So that is what you call a fielder's choice. So runners will go there. And it remains 3-0. Nice play by the shortstop, Fernandez, to gun him down at home. And it stays 3-0. And here comes Boyer. Boyer is 0 for 3. Runners at first and second, but now 2 outs. So Ford on at second, Richardson on at first. Lary will go ahead, prepare to make the pitch. Strategy rolls are still on. That is a 15-0 happening. Lary will go ahead and make the pitch. Lary, 6-4. That's a strikeout, 15, no. Boyer will swing. 2-1, and against the righty, it's a fly ball to right field. Getting to it will be K-Line, and he will make the catch and retire the side. Damage is limited to 2 runs on 3 hits and a hit batter. Probably could have been worse, but the Yankees do get a couple of runs here. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Our next scheduled game will be June 21st. And I'm thinking I actually have something to do tomorrow night. So we're going to have a game in the morning at about 10 a.m. So we're going to have some early morning baseball for Saturday morning. And it will be the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Chicago Cubs. Johnny Padres will be on the mound for the Dodgers. We have yet to see him. So Padres will be on the mound for the Dodgers. Don Cardwell will be pitching for the Cubs. We'll be at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field tomorrow morning about 10, somewhere between 10 and 10:30. And don't forget, Baseball with the Demos has his NBC Game of the Week. He's got the Tigers and the Red Sox, I believe, tomorrow. So don't miss that on his channel. So I'm going to have some early morning baseball. It will be the Dodgers and the Cubs. And Johnny Padres against Don Cardwell. Should be a pretty good matchup in the National League. Meanwhile, back here to Tiger Stadium, bottom of the 7th, Yankees lead 3-0. Whitey Ford did pitch a shutout historically, and right now he's doing just that. But there's still 3 innings to go. Bill Bruton leads off for the Tigers. He's 0 for 2. Ford will make the pitch. Ford, 6-6, hit by pitch, 5, no. Bruton is a 3, but -8 makes him a -5. Bruton, 1-3, it's a fly ball to center, and the Mick will handle that one. One down. Here is K-Line. K-Line 0 for 2. Ford will make the pitch. 2-6. Possible error. K-Line. A 5-3. It's a line drive to third. That ball has hit the Boyer. There are no errors on lineouts, only if it's a lineout and you throw to try to double off a runner. So no error, 2 outs. And now Colavito. Colavito is 0 for 2. 2 men down. Ford sets up to make the pitch. 3-2, walk. Yes, and he will walk Colavito. And that is the first walk issued by Ford. That puts a runner on base. And now a chance for the Tigers to maybe cash in on it. And speaking of cashing in, here is Cash. Cash is 0 for 2. Colavito on it first. He did have 1 stolen base. Nothing happening with the 6. Whitey Ford will prepare to make the pitch. Ford, a 5-2 strikeout, and yep, you'll get him on a 2 easily. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 5 for the chairman. Nothing across except a walk. Still 3-0 Yankees now after 7, as Whitey Ford is really taking control of this meeting for the chairman of the board. Top of the 8th coming up. Still 3-0 Yankees. Leading off for the Yanks will be Roger Maris. Maris is 1 for 3. He has a single. Still looking for his first home run on the board. Lary will go ahead, and he still has some. Let me see how much he's got. 29. He will pitch. Lary will pitch. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. Lary, 3-6. That's an error on a throw. Maris, 1-1. Line drive to second. 1 out. No throwing error, obviously. So Maris goes ahead, hits a line out to second, and he still looks like he'll have to wait till the next time we have the Yankees on the board for him to get a home run. Here is Mantle. The Mick is 1 for 3. Lary will make a pitch. 2-6. That is a blank. Mantle. 4-2. Base hit right past first, and that will be a single into right field. So Mantle gets himself a single. He will hold it first. And now Lary is tired. And here comes Berra. Berra having a good night tonight. He is 2 for 3, a single and a double. They're going to let Lary pitch. They're going to let him pitch here, I think. He's tired, but they're going to let him pitch. This is 1961. Infield, a double play depth. Lary will set up and deal. Strategy rolls are off. 4-1, possible error. Berra, 3-3. It's a fly ball to right field. That ball is at the K-line. K-line's error rating is a 4. That's a 20. He'll make the catch. 2 down. 2 outs. Nice play by K-line to handle his job out there. And now here's Moose. Scowron 1 for 2. Singleton got hit by a pitch and brought in a run. But now 2 outs here on the top of the 8th. Lary will go ahead and pitch. 1-4. Pitcher result. 16 is high. Scowron 4-5, and that is a grounder to short. That'll get handled by Fernandez. Takes his time. He's going to throw to first to get Scowron, and that will end the inning. Nice job by Lary. No runs and a hit, but still 3-0 in favor of the Yankees. Bottom of the 8th. The chairman calls the meeting to order. Dick Brown will lead off for the Tigers. He is 1 for 2, has the only hit in this game for the Tigers off of Ford. Ford will make the pitch. 2-5. Walk. 11. No, he will not walk. Brown is 11, but -2 makes him a 9. Brown. A 1-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. That'll get handled by Boyer, and that's out number 1. The stadium did not help him out. And that's 1 away. Next up is Fernandez. Fernandez is 0 for 2. Ford sets in on Fernandez. And here it comes. Ford. 4-3. Strikeout 10. No. Fernandez. A 6-6. And that's a ground ball to second base. Richardson will handle it. Toss it over to first. 2 down. 2 away, and now the batter is Virgil. And let's see, third base at 2. May see a pinch hitter for him, and they will do so. Virgil coming out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for Virgil will be Steve Boros, and he'll also take over at third. A better hitter, 270 average, 5 homers, 62 RBIs, so timeout on the field for a substitution. Same range, but doesn't make as many errors. So here comes Steve Boros to bat against Whitey Ford here to see if the Tigers can get something going. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here comes the pitch from the chairman. 2-3, strikeout 9. No, Boros will avoid it. Boros 4-5, and against the lefty, that's a ground ball to short. Kubek will handle that with no trouble. He'll throw to first. Side retired. Whitey Ford pitching an absolute gem. 3-0 after 8. We go to the top of the 9th. Yankees lead 3-0. Frank Lary due to lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. And let's see, Johnny Blanchard is the leadoff batter. Let's see, left. That's going to be it for Lary. The Tigers are going to go ahead and pull him, even though he pitched very well, but he is tired, and the Tigers will go to the bullpen. Probably bring out a lefty, and it will be Hank Aguirre. 4 wins, 4 losses, 8 saves, a 3.27 ERA. Aguirre will come out and pitch for the Tigers. Johnny Blanchard leads off for the Yanks, and he is 0 for 3. Top of the 9th inning. Yankees lead this game 3-0, working on a shutout. Whitey Ford shut the Tigers out historically in this game. Aguirre with the pitch. 4-3, strikeout 5, he got him. And he'll go ahead and strike out Blanchard. Nice job by Aguirre. Next up is Kubek. Kubek 1 for 1 off the bench in place of DeMaestri. Aguirre will make the deal. Aguirre 5-1, strikeout 7. No, that's not going to make it. Kubek 6-4. It's a fly to right. K-Line will get under that one with ease, and that's out number 2. 2 outs, and coming on to bat will be Whitey Ford. They will let him pitch, and he still has some left in the tank. And they're going to let him bat here. And they're going to see if Whitey can go the distance. Pitching a 1-hitter. Aguirre will pitch to Ford. They will not let him take him out yet. He is not tired. Aguirre will make the pitch. Aguirre 1-6, walk 6, and he will walk the pitcher. Aguirre walks Ford. And Ford, for the second time tonight, is on base. He's 1 for 3. He had a single. So Ford now on at first, and here's Richardson. Richardson 1 for 4, has a double. 2 outs. Strategy rolls are off here at Tiger Stadium. Aguirre will make the pitch. 6-2 against the righty. That's going to be an out, and it will be a fly ball to center field. Bruton will camp under that one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across except a walk, and it is still 3-0 in favor of the Yankees. But will we see some ninth inning magic? Bottom of the ninth, Yankees lead 3-0. Whitey Ford has been unbelievable. He's only pitched a one-hitter. If he does, this will be the second one-hitter I've rolled this season. If Ford doesn't give up any more, we will see a pinch hitter for Hank Aguirre, as he was due to lead off. And coming on to pinch hit for the Tigers will be Bubba Morton, 287 average, 2 homers, 19 RBIs. Bubba, of course, it's the ninth inning, so anybody can come up to bat. So here is Bubba Morton. He'll go up against Ford. Bottom of the ninth, 3-0. Ford shut the Tigers out historically. He's trying to shut the Tigers out here. Ford, 4-5, error on a throw. Morton, 3-1, and that is a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Kubek. His error rating is a 10. That's an 18. He will not make an error. Kubek throws to first, 1 down. So Morton grounds out, and now the batter is Wood with 1 down. Wood is 0 for 3. Pretty much like every Tiger player is 0 for 3, except for Dick Brown. Ford will go ahead and pitch. Ford, 3-3, strikeout 7, no problem, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 6 for Ford, 2 down. And the last chance for the Tigers will be Bill Bruton. Bruton also 0 for 3. Fans here at Tigers Stadium hoping that Bruton can keep this inning alive. Ford working on a one-hitter. 3-0 Yankees. Ford sets up, prepares to make the pitch. Tiger Stadium loud, hoping to mix them up a little bit. The chairman of the board calls this meeting to order. 4-2, strikeout 10, swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's your game. The Yankees shut out the Tigers. They did it historically. They do it here. 3-0. Whitey Ford, a one-hitter. Strikeout number 7 for Ford. Stadium barfs. Blech. 1, 2, 3, go the Tigers. As Whitey Ford just comes ahead. Yeah, wow, chairman says you get 1 hit and you like it. Exactly. The chairman of the board got the job done against the Tigers. And because they split in FastScore, the Tigers actually win this series. But what a win for Whitey Ford. Definitely his player of the game, absolutely. Only gave up 1 stinking hit to Dick Brown. Final line score coming up, and it's pretty simple. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 9 hits and no errors. For the Tigers, no runs on 1 hit and no errors. Of course, the winning pitcher is Whitey Ford. The losing pitcher is Frank Lary. Really, the Tigers had absolutely no answer for the chairman of the board tonight. That's a big win for the Yankees against the Tigers. And now I think we're going to see the Yankees start moving up in the American League. Let's take a look at the box score. 1 hit. Is that all we got? Is 1 goddamn hit? Whitey was just too good. Barf. 10-minute ticker coming right up. Don't go away. is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. So let's see what we got here for June 18th. We already know that the Yankees won the game 3-0 on the Tigers. So let's begin with Washington at Boston in a doubleheader. Game 1, Senators 13-14. That is 2. Boston 24-22. That's 5. The Red Sox will win the first game. Game number 2, Senators 9-34. And that is 4. The Red Sox 14-55. That is 7. And the Red Sox will win both games on the Senators. Minnesota and the White Sox doubleheader. Game 1, Minnesota 11-46, 5 runs. White Sox 26-35, and that is 7 runs. And the White Sox win the first one. Game 2, Minnesota 10-65, that is 9. White Sox 10-42, that's 5. They'll split the twin bill. Baltimore and Cleveland in a doubleheader, game 1. Baltimore 11-25, and that is 3. Indians 5-54, and that is 5. A win for the Tribe. Game number 2. Baltimore 9-26, that is 3. Cleveland 10-32, and that is 4. And the Indians will take both games from the Orioles. Angels and the A's. Angels 14-63, and that is 9. Kansas City 15-14, that is 2. Milwaukee and the Dodgers. Braves 9-45, that's 5. Dodgers 9-45, that's also 5, of course. And we have a tie. Milwaukee rolls a 3, plus 0 is 3. Dodgers roll a 6. Plus 2 is 8. The Dodgers will win the game. Reds and the Phillies in a doubleheader. Reds are trying to get back to 500, or just a little bit under 500. Game number 1. Reds 10-45, and that will be 5. Phillies 8-32, and that is 3. The Reds win game 1. Game number 2. Reds 18-31, and that is 5. Phillies 241, and that is 3. And the Reds will take both games on the Phillies. Cardinals and the Pirates doubleheader. Game 1, Cardinals 10-65, that is 9. Cardinals having a good season so far. Pittsburgh 9-51, that is 5. The Redbirds win the first game. Game number 2, Cardinals 7-61, that is 6. Pirates 8-22, that is 2. And the Cardinals will win both games on the Bucks. Cubs and the Giants. Cubs 7-53, and that is 5. The Giants 12-56, and that is 7. The Giants win another game. Giants are above 500 right now. They are playing good ball. Only one game played on June 19th, Yankees and the Athletics. Yankees 13-66, that's going to be 11. Kansas City 5-36, and that is 3. And the Athletics are now beginning to play like the team they did. That will be a win for the Yankees. On to June 20th, Cleveland and the White Sox, a pitcher named Mudcat on the mound. Cleveland 9-35, and that is 4. White Sox 10-32, that's 4. They tie. Cleveland rolls a 5, and plus 0 is 5. White Sox roll a 4, plus 0 is 4, and that's going to be a win for the Tribe. They will win that game. Yankees and the A's. Yankees 19-24, and that's 4. A's 154, and that is also 4. They just tied it up. Wow, a 19 versus a 1. It will go into extras. Let's see. Yankees roll a 2. Plus 1 is 3. Kansas City rolls a 4, -1 is 3. It's a tie, believe it or not. The Yankees will win. The A's will win that game. Boston and the Angels. Red Sox 11-13. That is 1. Angels 8-55. That is 6. A win for the Halos. Baltimore at Minnesota. Baltimore 5-61. And that is 6. Minnesota 3-61, and that is 5. The Orioles will beat the Twins. Detroit and the Senators. Detroit 7-45, and that's 5. Senators 2-56, and that's 5 also. They will tie. Detroit rolls a 5. +0 is 5. Senators roll a 3. -1 is 2. The Tigers will win the game. Dodgers and the Cubs. The left arm of God on the mound. Dodgers 15-51, and that is 6. Cubs 8-12, and that is 1, and that will be a win for Sandy's Show Me the Koufax. Cardinals and the Reds, big series there. Big doubleheader on the 20th, game 1. Cardinals 21-41, and that is 6. Reds 8-43, and that is 4. The Cardinals take game 1. Game number 2 for the Cardinals, a pitcher named Hoot is on the mound. Gibby 665, and that's going to be 8. The Reds 721, and that is 2. And the Cardinals will take both games on the Reds. Giants and the Braves. The Braves have a pitcher named Spawn on the mound. San Francisco 645, and that is 4. Braves 525, and that is 2. A win for the G-Men. Pittsburgh and Philly, Battle of Pennsylvania. Pirates 1125, that is 3. Phillies 4-12, that's 0, and the Pirates will win the ball game. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be on in the morning. It will be around somewhere between 10 and 10:30. The Los Angeles Dodgers will be taking on the Chicago Cubs at the friendly confines. Johnny Padres will go for the Dodgers against Don Cardwell of the Cubs. So it should be a good matchup in the National League. Somewhere between 10 and 10:30, of course, before Baseball with the Demos is game of the week. Dodgers, Cubs, Padres, Cardinals, be there or Cardwell, be there or be square. Steeler fan, Chuck Rawlings, Clee baseball fan, Steve Tower, DBIP, Jeremy Marshall, Chris DeMello. Let's see here. Joel Turney, Woodman, 564, Brian Patterson, and Brian B. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys next time, tomorrow. The Yankees shut out the Tigers 3-0. Whitey Ford pitches a one-hitter. It's the second one-hitter I've thrown this year. I'm going to give it a Game of the Year candidate just because of that. 3-0 in favor of the Bronx Bombers. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good night.